we're back again. Welcome to episode 6 of the Lauren and Sheila Show, pondering across the pond, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Lauren!
I can't believe it's Christmas.
Oh my God, it's tomorrow.
Where's the year gone?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Have you been a good girl?
Of course, have you? Yeah, laugh through that one. I know the answer to that. Anyway.
I am so excited. I have your Tea Unique tumbler that I have my coffee in, and it's fabulous. Did you know the outside is not warm, but the inside's super hot? Dude, you rock this.
Doesn't get hot on the outside.
You crushed it when you made these tumblers. I gotta say, I'm really impressed.
I do have a cupboard full of about 20 though, because I tried every single different one out there. So I keep going, I need to throw these out. This is ridiculous. I've got like every different design. I've got them under the bed because they don't fit in the cupboard. Like, I've just got reusable cups everywhere. I need to take them to the charity shop.
Yeah, garage sale, man.
Oh, we don't have garage sales over here.
What?
No, and we call them garages rather than garages.
Yeah. Garages. You got a garage sale going on. It sounds like you're from Brooklyn.
I was going to say, where are you from? You've just changed.
Garage.
Here's the point, though. I don't have a garage. Remember, we've already had this conversation. Until I get that house.
Yeah, parking lot sale. I mean, you guys don't have like yard sales and stuff?
No, not really. Occasionally, like, random people will be like, oh, we're having a garage sale, and it's just like a jumble sale outside the house. It's not. It's just... But it's not really a thing. It's kind of just the odd people that have gone, oh, our kids want to sell some of their toys, so let's stand our kid out there. It's not really a thing over here. We have more car boot sales.
And even before Facebook, it was like there was a whole newspaper section dedicated just to garage sales. And they have the early birds out here, man. You do a garage sale and you say 7 a.m. clearly, no early birds. You got 50 people waiting at your door at 6:01 waiting for you to change your mind. Oh my God. People go nuts at garage sale. You have a garage sale, everybody's going to be showing up at your door.
Seriously?
It's crazy. And now with Facebook, you announce it on Facebook. It's all over social media and whatever you're going to put it on. I don't think anybody does Craigslist anymore.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, people go nuts for garage sales. And it's all crap. It's all crap. You know? Again, America with their useless, like, supersized life.
We do it as car boots, so we basically all go to a really muddy field.
Whoa. What did you say?
We have car boot sales.
Are you saying booth with a TH?
No, boot, as in a boot you would wear on your foot.
A boot sale?
Like your car boot, yeah.
What's a car boot?
So a car boot is like the boot of your car. Do you not call it a boot of your car?
What's the boot of your car? What is the boot?
Like the back bit that you lift up and you put stuff in the back of
the trunk?
Do you call it the trunk?
Yeah, it's a trunk.
No, we call it a boot.
What? I swear I've never heard you even say it.
Yep, a car boot. So we do car boot sales, which you basically, they happen tend to be at the weekends in a big muddy field, and everyone drives their cars there and basically sells out at the boot of their car and just puts up a little table and sells their stuff. So kind of like a garage sale.
I love that you're saying that it's a muddy field. It's never a grassy field. It's muddy, huh?
Never. Sometimes in the summer you get a good car boot, but they're just always you need your wellies type thing. Or you sit there and you think, yeah, I'll go and sell stuff at a car boot. You don't sell it because you put stuff at 50p and people come up to you and go, I'll give you 5p. And you're like, no, it's 50. Yeah, but I'll give you 5. No. It's 50p.
That's America too, though.
That's the same. Seriously? Yeah. So I get so frustrated with that.
Let me back up.
Yeah.
You said welly.
Do you not call them wellies?
I'm going to put on me wellies.
Oh, yeah, Wellington boots.
No! I'm calling my rain boots wellies from now on.
Call them
where's
wellies.
me wellies? Brent, have you found my wellies?
So, I'm thinking, right, because I kind of get the impression that you guys do Christmas a little bit different to what we do over here.
Well, you call wellies rain boots and rain boots wellies, and you call boots trunks. And so I am quite sure that our Christmas traditions are not the same.
So, I kind of want to be a little bit nosy. I want to know your Christmas traditions for tomorrow. What is your plan tomorrow for Christmas Day?
It's so different now that I have a teenager.
Oh.
I'm not a big old Scrooge, so please don't take it like that. But yes, because my son is a teenager, he always knows what he gets at the end of the day. I actually have a little surprise for him under the tree he doesn't know about. Finally, I love decorating the tree. I love wrapping presents. I love baking. I love holiday bake-offs on TV. I'll put that on all the time. We just don't traditionally do anything for the holidays.
Yeah.
My son's dad's side of the family lives here, so he'll go like in the afternoon and he'll go see his aunts, his uncles, his cousins, and stuff like that. And you know how we are. Ideally, if we were going to celebrate Christmas, it would be with a palm tree, not a Christmas tree. So it's a really good question. We'll probably wake up, but Brent, works till the middle of the night, and then he wakes up around 10, 11,
Even on Christmas Eve, he's going to do that.
My husband works 7 days a week, and he thinks that holidays are just nonsensical. Like, what is the point of having a holiday? I got work to do. I know it sounds weird. I don't be like, but it's Christmas. You can't just sit there and be joyous for 24 hours. Eventually, you got to do something. Might as well work. Might as well get some stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Just so that you know, don't be messaging me tonight to work, Sheila. It's not happening. I'm not going to reply to you. The most you're going to get out of me tonight is singing a Christmas carols to you down WhatsApp tonight. That's about as good as it's going to get. Just be prepared.
I need 4 more pickup lines, Lauren. I'm almost done with this episode.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you... That's what I'm going to do. So this year for us, we'll get up and we tend to have stockings in bed, and we are still big kids and we do each other a stocking. So stockings in bed, then get up, have a cup of tea, breakfast, and open our main presents. But there's never really many because we're, there's no, like you say, there's no point buying stuff we don't need. So we open our presents, normally sit and eat some chocolate because that's totally acceptable in the morning on Christmas Day. Eventually get showered, and we're actually going to meet all of the family this
that's
Christmas.
Great.
So the exciting thing about that is my niece and nephew as well. So they're now 6.
The ones that think I'm weird?
Yeah, 6 and 9.
Yes,
I think you just scared
excellent.
them. They were like, she is... Harrison, my nephew, just kept going, crazy.
Yes, I know. I was in the room.
I think they were just too overpowered. They were like, whoa, who is this crazy lady that talks different to us?
That was fun freaking those kids out. That was great.
I don't think they've ever met someone that's American before, so I think they
and
were like,
me
whoa.
to boot, not just American, but
Exactly.
Sheila. I mean,
it was
come
like
on.
all out. I think we've scared them about going to America ever.
I did go a bit over the top. It was fun. It was very
bless
fun.
them. So they'll be mega excited on Christmas Day. So we're all actually going out for Christmas dinner. We're not even cooking Christmas dinner this year. We're going out for it. And then, probably just back, more chocolate. And then although I won't need it, I'll probably then have a turkey sandwich because although we're not cooking Christmas dinner, totally bought a turkey purely to cook for turkey sandwiches on Christmas Day in the evening. It's like
you get a little one or you got a big one? Are you doing it for real?
Just a little one. There's only 2 of us.
Like a little 10-pounder? Oh, yeah.
I'll be turkeyed out, seriously.
Yeah.
So and then probably just, I don't know, movie and more chocolate, even though I'll already feel sick. That's kind of a standard Christmas Day for me.
I tell you what, my mom, refuses for us to have no Christmas to the point where she sends us a big box with presents already wrapped and then a bag of put this in your stockings. You will have Christmas and like it. My mom.
I love that.
And even every single item that goes into the stockings is wrapped. And it's like lip balm wrapped in wrapping paper. I mean,
Yes.
And then she does the big bows. I love to wrap a present now. And I learned it from my mom. She's the most amazing person when it comes to wrapping presents. So I got that talent from her. But everything, you pull it out, it's like presents already wrapped with big, huge bows. And I just got to fluff the bows and put them under the tree.
That is a good mum. I love her even more that even the lip balms in stockings she wraps. Because to tell you what,
everything.
When I first met Callum, his family don't wrap presents in stockings. And I remember the first Christmas I'd wrapped every single item. And I was like, oh. And I was just pulling the items out of my stocking they're not wrapped. And he's like, you don't wrap stockings. I'm like, no. I need to re-educate you. You do wrap stockings. What did your parents do to you? You do wrap things in stockings. So, had to re-educate the boy. So I love the fact that your mum wraps everything. Even the smallest thing gets wrapped in a stocking. I love it.
Absolutely everything.
Okay, enough about us. let's talk about some of our listeners because they told us their Christmas traditions.
I think we got to kick it off with Chad because Chad's traditions are Mississippi style. I love this boy.
Okay.
Mine usually start with Baileys and coffee. Then I have my sausage balls for breakfast. Then I continue my 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story. That is the American way. I gotta give a round of applause to him. Yes!
Hang on, a sausage ball? What's a sausage ball?
It's a ball of sausage.
Oh, okay.
Kind of is what it is, self-explanatory.
Do you have pigs in blankets over there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But do you put hot dogs or sausage?
What sausage?
I think we do both.
Okay.
I mean, it's normally the little mini hot dogs, but I can see where sausage is. We do like the Pillsbury crescent rolls. We just kind of roll them up and boom.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Nice, love it.
Okay, Leah and Long. I love this. Growing up, stockings had a red delicious apple and an orange. Then we opened gifts, went to grandparents' house, played with our toys.
That's so cute.
Very old school traditional, which I really, really do appreciate. Because, I mean, I think back in the day, they used to always have apples and oranges. So that's like from the 1800s, you know?
I don't remember apples, I remember oranges. You used to get an orange in your stocking or a lump of coal. One or the other, that was it.
Now, David, well, he's also got the murk away. He generally drinks too much, argues politics with family, and then he tells the Salvation Army bell ringers to get a real job. Good times.
Oh, I quite like the Salvation Army bell ringers.
Merca! And then finally, our buddy Jeff, he said, you gotta build a nice fire in the fireplace, make a pot of coffee before the rest of family wakes up. It's like a Folgers commercial. The best part of waking up. It's the quiet before the rush.
Quiet before the storm.
Yeah.
I like those. Quite a couple in there that are quite traditional.
Well, I think they're all different, and that's what I like, because tradition is relative, you know?
Yeah. Merry flipping Christmas.
All right, we got to dive a little bit deeper into these Christmas Day traditions because I've just heard you talk over the years, and I know I'm just like, what is she talking about? So you name something you do in the UK, and I'll see if I can counter something that we do in the USA.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Pantomimes.
What's a pantomime?
A pantomime is
Like a mime?
It's kind of, no, everyone thinks it's miming. It's not. A pantomime is kind of like a stage production. So I videoed one.
A play?
Yeah, so it's a play. So it's in a theatre. So I videoed...
They just call it a play.
No, it's a pantomime because... I filmed one a few weeks back before they went live, and it tends to be things like Aladdin or Snow White. They're always the theme, so it's always kind of, you know, something like that. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and, you
Disney musical.
Kind of, but it's more like a bit of a laugh and a bit of a joke and a bit of a Mickey take, and it's like, oh, where's so-and-so? He's behind you. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, yes, he is. And you basically get like that interaction with the audience. So the audience are like, oh, yes,
what does that have to do with Christmas?
It's just a Christmas thing. It's like, it's just been tradition here for so long that you go to the pantomime. We went when I was younger, and that's what you used to do. In fact, when I was younger, my dad's company, who he used to work for, they used to pay for all of the children to go to the pantomime. That's what you did. It was like Christmas Day out, you went to the pantomime.
Okay, so you have pantomimes. I'm going to counter with the Nutcracker.
Oh, okay, yeah. We don't have the Nutcracker.
Yes, you do. It's a ballet.
Yeah, but it's not, we do have it, but it's not like a big Christmas tradition here.
Really?
So we do have it on in the theatres, and obviously I know there's a film recently come out. Mm-hmm. So the Nutcracker is a thing, but it's not like, if you said to me, what do you do?
It feels so British, really? I mean, it feels like so British.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe I've just never seen it.
Maybe your family's all messed up.
Maybe other people are listening to this. People are going, Lauren, the Nutcracker is big. I'm like, really? I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Like,
wait, hold up. Back up, sister. You have never sat down in a full bloody production of the Nutcracker in London?
No.
What?
No.
Wow.
Never watched
the
Nutcracker.
Gosh. Okay, you and I, that's one of our Lauren and Sheila adventures, bucket list item.
Okay.
The Nutcracker. It's a must. Put that on our Lauren and Sheila list.
Okay, add it to the list.
Got it?
Done.
All right, what's next? Okay, I got one. You ready?
Yeah.
For Santa, milk and cookies.
No. We like to get that old man drunk. We leave him sherry and a mince pie and a carrot for Rudolph.
Oh, well, you think about Rudolph. What about the other 8 reindeer?
No, so Rudolph's the one guiding the way, isn't he? So
he needs the energy. Vitamin E.
Yeah, he needs
that
it.
Carrot's going to give him all the vitamin E he needs.
See in the dark.
It's going to help his nose glow. I love it. All right, so you get Santa drunk, we get him fat. It works out great.
Perfect. Okay, here's one that I don't know if you have. Christmas puddings.
Okay, now, in all the Christmas songs, they go figgy pudding, and I'm like, ew, what is that?
Don't know.
Sounds gross. But what is Christmas pudding to you? It should be a dessert, in my opinion.
It is a dessert, but it's kind of, I don't like it, so I'm probably not the best person to describe it, but it's kind of like fruit and alcohol, and it's in a little dome shape, and people, because it's got so much alcohol in it, you set fire to the top of it.
Oh, I like that.
But tastes horrendous.
I have never had that. Hey, put that on our list.
Okay.
I want that.
The Nutcracker and Christmas
pudding.
pudding.
I like fruit and alcohol. That's for Sheila. Don't you remember, within 5 minutes of meeting your mother and getting to her house, I was already having a Prosecco and orange juice?
Yeah, that just about sums my mother up.
5 minutes in, straight for the Prosecco. Thank you, Leslie.
My mum will get anyone drunk that goes around their house. Seriously. She's like, oh, do you want a drink? Do you want another one? Do you want a top up? Mum, seriously.
I love your mom. All right, what's next?
Okay, here's another one we have that you don't have.
Okay.
The Queen's speech.
Oh, yeah, she kind of gives, it's kind of like a presidential speech, I guess.
She kind of sits there at lunchtime. We don't necessarily watch it every time. Depends where we are and what we're eating at that point, but...
You want to take that back right now? They're listening, you know that, right?
I know, but I'm sorry to the Queen, but...
What Lauren meant to say, she turns it on and she watches every year, because that's what I heard. Moving on.
That's exactly what happens. So that's normally around lunchtime-ish on Christmas Day. So that's a big tradition here for people to watch it.
And what does she say?
Oh, yeah, because I listen
every
to
year.
it every year. So, she kind of just says, you know...
Merry Christmas, health, and...
It's very much about what's happened during the year and Merry Christmas.
It's a reflection of the year.
Jazz, so.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, kind of,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, here's another thing.
That's what I'm going with.
Question for you. Do you say Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas?
See, this is a hard one because I think it's tradition to say Merry over here. But we kind of say both. I think over the years, we've kind of picked up happy as well. What do you say?
We say Merry Christmas, but I think it's just way cooler to say Happy Christmas. Maybe it's because of the Beatles, I don't know. But it feels more British when you say Happy Christmas.
I don't know. I think we just say both. So we have Christmas crackers. Do you have Christmas crackers?
What do they taste like?
No, they're not edible. It's basically a piece of cardboard with like a snap bang in it that you pull each end and it bangs, and then you have a really tacky toy that you think, these cost me so much money. I was at least expecting something decent in them, but you never get anything decent in
Christmas
them.
poppers, like a firecracker.
Yeah, no, Christmas crackers.
That's hence that type of crack, like crack.
Exactly. And here's the thing, right?
Crack, bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. Crack.
Yeah, but they're not quite that exciting. They're kind of like, that's it. It's game over. It's like, it's really not that exciting, but we have them, and we do them at the dinner table before we eat. They come with a really bad paper hat, so we all sit and wear the paper hat, and they also have really bad jokes in, so I want to share one with you.
Oh my God, I would love it. And you know what? I would make this tradition if they had it. It's kind of like a fortune cookie.
Kind of, yeah. Just with a really bad joke. So here's one of, let's just say, to be fair, this is probably one of the better ones, so this just shows you how bad they can be. Okay.
Okay.
Why did Santa's helper see the doctor?
Why did Santa's helper see the doctor? Well, go on.
Because he had low self-esteem.
Oh.
It's one of these moments.
Yeah, but I tell you what, that is my kind of joke. You know I love that kind of stuff, Lauren. It's bad. How bad can it be? Sheila loves it.
Okay, letters to Santa. How do you send your letters to Santa?
We normally say Santa Claus, North Pole, boom, we send it in the mail, and it just gets there.
Okay, well, we kind of do that a bit now because we seem to take anything from America and go, yeah, that works over here. But I prefer our original tradition of what we used to do. So we used to write a letter to Santa and put it in the fire, because the magic, it would burn and it would magically go up the chimney and make its way to Father Christmas.
I love that you call Santa Father Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, we do both over here.
But it's way cooler to call him Father Christmas than Santa. Santa feels so cheap. When y'all say it, he's like, well, that's a proper old gent. You know? Santa, I mean, he could be the boozy guy at the strip mall. You know what I mean?
Okay, last one. What about your stockings? Where do you put your stocking for Santa to put his presents? We put them at the bottom of our beds.
No. We have them right in front of the fireplace. You saw where I had mine. Remember we took some slipper pictures?
Yeah, I do. But
they're right in the fireplace because that means, Santa doesn't have time to go to everyboher's bedrooms too.
We make him.
So we just put them right next to the tree.
We make him work for that sherry.
Work for that liquor.
Yeah.
A little brandy, a little sherry.
Yeah, we've given you some sherry. That'll give you some energy to get up the stairs, mate. Let's go.
Yeah. A little protein in that mince pie. I like it.
Although, when I was younger, it used to freak me out having it at the bottom of my bed, so we used to leave it outside our bedroom doors.
Someone freaking is creeping in your bed. I mean, that's like freaking weird.
Yeah, so I used to leave it outside the bedroom door. Safer option.
That's a bit
Very
creepy.
true.
Speaking of creepy.
Yes.
Feel like we need to talk about a little rant or rave right about now.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys do this in the freaking UK, but here in the US, we have got the elf on the shelf.
We do it. Yes. It's a thing over here too.
Now, it wasn't a thing when my son was small, so I never got to do the elf on the shelf. It kind of got bigger as he got older. So how long has it been going on over in your world?
I don't know, I'd probably only say a few years. I can't remember it much more than that.
I'm gonna let you take it first, because I'm just not gonna tell you. You go first.
Okay, I think, rant or rave, I'm kind of a sit in the middle. I'm going to rave on the fact I think it's really cute. And we see some, like, my friends post stuff on Facebook. I don't have children, so I don't do it. I don't think my husband needs to have the elf on the shelf every morning, so I don't waste my life doing it for him. But if I had children, I probably would. So I think it's quite cute. And the only thing that I think's a little bit of a negative about it is, how do you come up with all the ideas of what to do with that thing every night? So I'm very in the middle. I think it's hard work. I think it's hard work to have to remember the elf on the shelf. I think it's really adorable though.
Yeah, and I'm kind of on the fence as well, because first of all, I just think they're freaking creepy. They are absolutely creepy. So there's my rant right there. I'm like, why is this dude watching you like all the time? And like, oh my God, he's always up in your business, right? He's kind of like Chucky, the Christmas version of freaking Chucky doll. With that being said, I love when all of the memes come out and all the pictures every year of the elf on the shelf doing naughty things, let's just put it that way, that I see on social media. I about pee myself. I think it's just the funniest thing ever. And so that just brings me so much joy. And because my son's older, I as well do not need an elf on the shelf, nor do I have to come up with 25 days of being obnoxiously creative. In fact, the Holderness family up in Raleigh did a video on this very thing, and they wanted to mention that their elf, well, he's just lazy.
Hangs out every day. I'm just here chilling. Cool. Morning.
He's just lazy. And the kids are like, why is my elf so lazy? We're going to post the video. Actually, yeah, we are. We're going to post it today on the Facebook page, so you can see for yourself that not all elf on the shelves are alike.
I love that. That's amazing. Just got a lazy elf. I'm going to keep that for when I have a kid.
Lazy. Oh, I'm so excited about our next guest, because this is one of my friends that I've been in awe of for years. I don't know how. She's like the best mom ever. I don't know how she does it. And now she's tackling a nonprofit with a purpose. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Marty Sue. Round of applause.
Woo!
Thank you. I feel so appreciated.
Welcome to the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I love your show. You guys crack me up.
Ah, thanks. It's a pleasure to have you.
For those who don't know you, which I would find impossible because the entire city does, film background.
Yes, I have worked in film for 20 or 30 years without trying to age myself. I've done a lot of casting, extras casting, mostly here in the Southeast. And it was just a really thriving industry here in North Carolina, as you know, for many, many, many years. And then I went from working about 20 hours a day to nothing when the film industry was sent away. So that's kind of when Urban Meals was birthed.
Basically, it was like, well, what am I going to do? If I'm going to do something new, I'm going to do something with purpose. That's what I remember you saying.
Absolutely. There was a day that I looked in my refrigerator and I looked in my cabinets and I was like, wow, I don't even have money to buy groceries to feed my kids. And then looking in my cabinets and seeing that we did have food. We did have pastas and oatmeals. It might not be what we wanted, but it made me think, how many folks are out there in our community right now who don't even have this. And serving the homeless is something that my kids and I have done for a long time, but once we were, and I'll tell you, we were on the receiving end before. I've raised my kids for 12 years by myself, so there were times when we were on the receiving end, and when you're unemployed and you don't have the checks coming in, you realize how little you have, but that there's always someone who has less. So we started serving again. And I just started praying about, how can I use my gifts for TV and film with my heart for service, because that's what I want to do. I want to work in film, and I want to serve people. And so while I was sitting there praying, all these ideas and visions came flooding through my head, and I thought, I can't think this fast. And that's when I realized this is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to do. So the idea was birthed that we produce a cooking show where every single meal that we cook, and we are all great chefs, I might add. Every meal that we cook serves the hungry and homeless in our community.
And man, let me tell you, beautifully shot. I have to,
Thank you.
I mean, it's so well done. It's so beautiful. And the star of the show.
Oh, Donnie.
Gotta love some Donovan Tyree.
He's amazing. I've caught up on it and I just love him already. I know I've not met him, but I just love it. And I love the whole concept, to be honest.
Thank
I was catching up, watching them, and exactly what Sheila's just said. It's shot so well as well. It's so worth the watch if people haven't seen it.
Well, and I appreciate that so much, because the first episode that we did was all on a volunteer basis. I had the heart for producing. Donnie he's an amateur chef by the world standards, because he's not a pro. He's a college student. But he is one of my son's best friends. But he's called me Mama since he was in the 6th grade. And every time he would come over, we would have fun in the kitchen. And sometimes I'd say, Donnie, I don't have anything today. We're just going to have cereal or something. And he would look in my cabinets and say, oh, you've got plenty. And he would he would take things that you would think wouldn't even combine well together and make not only a tasty dish, but beautifully presented. And he would take his cell phone and go, here we are in Donnie's kitchen. And so as I was praying about urban meals, I thought,
Yep.
So urban meals featuring Donnie's kitchen. And then sometimes we do feature professional chefs as well. But speaking about production quality, we had to raise some funds. We're not a show that's picked up. We are a TV show that I'm producing right now just on funds that we are raising ourselves. And we hope to eventually make it a nonprofit. Right now, it's a TV show that we're trying to...
You're in the early stages.
We're in the very, very
I
beginning
love that
stages.
I'm on the ground floor right now with you, because when you shoot up to like the 202nd floor, I'll be like, I knew her when.
Yeah, me too now. I can say that too. So it's
good. And if you look at the first episode, you'll see that we were at a friend's house. We had one light. Most people may not notice, but production folks would notice there were some shadows behind our star. That's not okay in the film world. But then if you go look at the second episode, after we raised funds, we had professional lights, we had professional equipment. We were at a professional cafe with a professional chef, Christy Ferretti. She is amazing.
Pine Valley Market.
She and her wife own Pine Valley Market, and they are voted Wilmington's best gourmet over and over again.
Lauren, put that on your list for May.
Incredible food.
I was thinking exactly that. When I was watching it, I was like, where is this? Why have I not been there? I've been to Wilmington so many times. I need to hunt this out.
They're kind of hidden. Yeah, you need to find them.
They're down the street from my house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they also cater. They're a tiny little cafe, but they cater to weddings, film productions. I mean, oh my goodness, talk about heart.
Yeah.
I mean, their heart is incredible. And every time that we film, we want to show some neat, well, just about every time, we want to show some neat cooking recipes, but then we also want to feed different organizations. And when I say just about every time, that's because this last episode that we did was less about cooking and more about serving the community after a disaster had struck.
After Hurricane Florence, they went to Pender County. Man, that county was hit hard.
Really hard. And so where we normally want to serve the homeless in our community, This time we were serving those who are not regularly homeless, but now are displaced after the hurricane. And we have over 300 folks still, 2.5 months later, living in tents on soccer fields or in under their houses, some of them. And it's just, they really needed to have some hot meals. Many of them were still eating the military meals.
The MREs, yeah.
So to take hot meals out there, and we served an entire weekend. We only filmed one day, but we served Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And not only did we cook and feed the folks who needed the hot meals, but we also went around the town and helped distribute emergency supplies and help with some cleanup in the area. And just, we wanted to be a presence that says, not only are we here for our immediate community, but we want to reach out to our neighbors as well. Like Pender County, it's a smaller town. They didn't have near as much recognition as Wilmington did. So it feels really great to be using our gifts and our hearts to make a positive difference.
Hey, hello, Food Network. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? A cooking show with heart. All right, let's come right down to it. How can people help you make the best show ever? What can people do?
We definitely need some contributions because we are not picked up yet. So we have a Facebook page where we are posting all of our videos. We're working on having a donate button put up there in the next day or two. So by the time this
I'm
airs,
going to convince her to
there.
I'm going to convince her to do a Patreon account. So hopefully by the time this episode airs, she might have one.
That sounds wonderful because right now we are just trying to find supporters. If you're someone who can contribute financially, or if you can contribute with food cards, or if you're a restaurant that wants to contribute some groceries.
Time and service
absolutely.
And groceries.
So
exactly.
You can check us out on Facebook at Urban Meals Wilm.
WILM
for Wilmington. And we also have a Gmail account, urbanmealswilm@gmail.com. And hopefully we're going to have a Patreon account very, very soon.
All right. So, hey, when's the next episode come out? Are we shooting more? Do we need some more money? What comes first?
We just finished filming episode 3, and you got to see the private
I
screening.
did.
But
Totally
we will
did.
be putting that on the air this month. So stay tuned to Facebook to see episode 3, and that's our Pender County episode. And yes, we definitely need some more funds to continue. So if you're looking for a place to contribute for the holidays, not only do we serve, we sit down with the folks, we talk. And I just think that's real important to communicate, share encouragement, and let them know the resources that are available. So if you'd like to help us this season, we would absolutely love it.
Also, on your Facebook page, you're sharing the recipes as well, aren't you, for everything that you're cooking?
Oh, yes, definitely. Now, again, episode 3 is very different because it was post-hurricane relief episode. But normally, yes, we will serve every recipe, and they are phenomenal recipes.
The only issue I have over here is you measure things in cups, and we don't. So I've had to go out and buy a measurer that measures in cups. I actually have one.
You need an American measurer.
I have one in my cupboard because I'm like, what is a cup in grams or kilograms? No idea, but I love it.
I'm getting Christmas ideas from Lauren.
Yeah.
We're going to send you a cooking care package.
Yeah,
American
the American
style.
cooking care package.
That's right.
Courtesy of Urban Meals Will.
Absolutely. I'm putting it on my list right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Marty Sue from Urban Meals, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I love your show.
All right, Lauren, how about a random fact for your Christmas Eve?
Let's go for it.
You're so excited. I love it.
I know.
Okay, so even though Santa Claus has in the past worn blue and white and then green, his traditional red suit came from the 1930s ad by Coca-Cola, of course.
Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Is that not how the ad goes in America?
Well, yeah, that was one of them. Or I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
We didn't have that one.
I think you just weren't born yet.
Oh, no, I just remember the lorry. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. And then I can't remember the other bit, but it's always the real thing or something like that. But the minute that ad comes on the TV, everybody over here takes to social media and they're like, Christmas has started. The Coca-Cola ad is on the telly. That is like the official start of Christmas here in the UK when that ad hits the TV.
Coca-Cola and Christmas are synonymous.
Yeah.
I love that because there's just certain ads like Me talking about the Folgers ad. There's always like Jimmy who comes home from college and they've been playing this commercial for like at least 30 years. So the guy comes home, he's got a little sister and he pours the coffee. Then people start waking up and the little sister comes up and he's got, everything's great and Christmassy and cold, but I've got my Folgers coffee. We're family tradition. It's like the best commercials. You can't wait for those commercials to come on because you know when Christmas has arrived.
So cute.
Oh, how about we do a Christmas game now, Lauren?
Yes, I have got such a good one for you. It's always you playing the games. I'm sorry, I get far too excited. I kind of...
Is this a guessing game or what is this? I'll be the guinea pig for anything.
So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a line from a Christmas song.
Okay.
And all you have to do is tell me what the Christmas song is.
Oh, I don't know if I'm good at this or not. Let's find out.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, hang on, I need to turn a light on. It's got awfully dark here.
Is it dark and dreary and grey like it always
It's
is?
been dark and dreary and grey every day. Bear with me, let me put a light on. Hang on, I can't read my questions. Bear with.
Get your questions.
Okay, here we go then. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Song 1. And curly head dolls and Toodle and Coo, elephant boats and kiddie cars too.
Say it again.
And curly head dolls and Toodle and Coo, elephant boats and kiddie cars too.
Oh, I know this. Oh, crap. Sing it and I'll know it.
And curly head dolls and Toodle and Coo, elephant boats and kiddie cars too.
Santa Claus is coming to town. And I think I changed the key 3 times in that one line. Dang! How do I do it? That was magic. Christmas magic.
Okay,
Yep.
number 2. Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my...
My, once bitten, twice shy, baby.
Sorry, what?
No? Okay. Moving on.
Hang on. Let me read that again. Once bitten and twice shy.
My, once bitten, twice shy, baby.
Where even are you? Let me read the whole line. Hang on.
I'm sorry that you just go there.
Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
But the very next day,
You gave it away.
Yes, loving it.
So I guess you don't like the Great White version. You like the George Michael version. Okay, that
Yes,
works out.
all
Going
about
with
George
Wham.
Michael. I don't even know what you were singing before.
It's all
that.
about.
Right.
It's Great White, man. 80s hair bands.
Oh, yeah, I'm still not with you. Let's
Number
move on.
3.
Number
Okay,
3. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click.
I'm sorry, I'm going to require a song.
Okay, let me read it again because I feel like this is a good one. I feel like you can get this without me singing it.
No. It's way more fun when you sing.
Ow. I can't even sing this song. Oh my God. It's because it's like in the middle of a thing and I'm like, I can't think of the line. Oh, hang on. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick.
Da 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 da. All I want for Christmas is you.
Is you.
Oh God! What the hell was that?
Sorry. I just had a moment.
Was that your
Sorry.
Mariah Carey?
Yo! Sounds a bit operatic, didn't it?
That was Madame Butterfly.
Anyway, right, gosh, you're making me look stupid now, singing really badly.
Oh, this is great! I love it. Keep going.
Jeez. Okay. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all
the way home, I'll be warm.
Let it snow, let it snow,
let it snow.
Yes. Oh my! Do you think people have switched off now? Do you think people have gone? I can't listen to this anymore.
Now it's just about us, me and you.
Okay, here we go. Have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Oh my God, it's right at the tip of my tongue. In the new it's not Jingle Bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.
You were right before.
Jingle bell.
Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it's Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, we call it rocking around the Christmas tree.
No, you're right. Rocking around the Christmas trees. Have a happy holiday.
We need to brush up on our Christmas
Man.
songs. We need to be singing some more.
Man, that's a classic Brenda Lee, too. All right, let me redeem myself, Lauren.
Okay, last one. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow.
Oh my God, I know the song. What is it? It's the most wonderful time of the year. There it is.
There it is.
Ah!
Well, you did quite well. I'm going to throw it out there. I wasn't very good. I sang a bit badly for you there, but you did really, really well.
Let me tell you, if it wasn't for your bad singing, I could not have gotten through this game. So thank you, Lauren. That was amazing.
You're welcome. Well done. Well done to you too.
My singing wasn't much better, so yeah, give me the golf clap for mine, because that was pretty bad.
Now everyone's had enough.
All right, I think we're going to wrap it up with a holiday tradition that I think goes all around the world. Whether you're in Germany, you're in Italy, you're in Australia, America, or the UK, there is nothing like sitting by the fire and reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
The Lauren and Sheila version.
Of course. Right?
We don't do anything normal, do we?
No. So kids, gather round, grab your eggnog, your hot chocolate, your hot toddies, because here we go.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Except for the one that we think is stuck in the attic.
What?
Don't worry about it. The stockings were hung and cookies laid out.
And our Christmas cracker mess is all about.
Lauren and Sheila nestled all snug in their beds. Marty mushroom candies danced in Lauren's head.
Sheila in the States, Lauren across the pond. The girls both ask, when will it get warm? Then out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. They sprang from their beds.
Yo, what's up? What's the matter? Away to the window, I flew like the flash. Then suddenly remembering my dad's TV guilty pleasure, it's MASH. Lauren yells out,
No, I don't want freaking snow.
As it gave the town a sweet frosted glow.
When what am I wondering eyes should appear?
Holy crap, is that Santa and his reindeer?
The man is so round, but he sure was quick. I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than Sheila at a Bath and Body Works sale. He whistled, he shouted, he called them, he hailed.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen.
To the elf on the shelf that is now on the wall.
What a creepy little dude. I mean, seriously, y'all.
The elf heard the sound, a thud on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
Lauren and Sheila crept down the stairs. As down the chimney he came. No worries, no cares.
He was all dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
Bundle of goodies he had flung on his back. They wondered indeed, what was in his sack? Ew. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
He smiled and he winked as he opened his bag. He knew these gifts would make Sheila glad. Some Cushelle and some cream and Disney shampoo. Sheila will smell good and have one ply times two.
For Lauren, a new home that won't cost the moon. And a new pair of cowboy boots are coming soon. Wait a second. I'm getting toilet paper, you're getting a flippin' new house?
Don't worry about it.
But I've been a good girl this entire year!
Are you sure about that?
Yes!
Oh dear.
Santa looked up and smiled because he knew
Sheila was a good girl, and Lauren was too.
Hey Santa, are you looking for anyone to hire?
As you know, Saint Nick, she did get fired.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
Ha, jerk.
Milk and cookies, sherry and mince pies.
He ate them all up and nodded goodbye.
Up the chimney he rose, he sprang to his sleigh. They flew into the night.
Up, up and away!
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Lauren. May you not get stuff you can't put under your bed.
Oh, I know. Don't buy me any rubbish, people.
Don't buy her rubbish. I'll take Cushelle, Disney shampoo, and Bath and Body Works gift cards. Just saying. Just saying.
There's that plea once again at what you need for Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. You know the spiel. We love you. Have a great night.
Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lauren and Sheila Show. A new episode every Monday. Music was licensed by Ben Sound. Additional Christmas music provided by eJammy Jams and Hero Board. Free music to free your mind. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music. And at laurenandsheilashow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show. On Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheilashow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with The Lauren and Sheila Show.